Hey everybody, this is Vince Miller. Thank you so much for joining me for another devotional. Today we're going to be in John chapter 10. I'm going to read verses 3 through 5. This is picking up in the parable that we started last time. If you did not listen to that, you need to go back and listen to it because it's essentially the setup for this moment. Jesus now says, "The sheep hear his voice. He calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. When he has brought out all his own, he goes before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. A stranger they will not follow, but they will flee from him, for they do not know the voice of strangers." Now, gentlemen, I really believe there isn't a Christian man that I haven't talked to lately who doesn't think we desperately need better leadership in our world today. I mean, not one. Seriously, not one. As we survey the landscape, we know that our leaders are misleading us. We know it. The cultural narratives we're being told to comply with are mostly, if not entirely, built on untruths and logical fallacies. It's intentional, by the way, intentional deception. That's what it is. It's happening everywhere. It happens in the courts. It happens in government. It's happening in media and nonprofits as well, education, social media, chat GPT, I guess in the FBI as well, and of course in the church. It's invading every sector and every arena of our lives. And I think most of us feel maybe a little bit sad and disappointed and discouraged and even confused about what to do, what to say, how to respond, you name it. But you need to know that this was all happening in the time of Jesus. And that's what makes this parable right here so good. We're told that when we are let down and led astray by bad leadership, there is a better leader, a better one. That we have the best spiritual leader, by the way, of all, one who can be trusted, and his name is Jesus. And here he says he calls, he leads, he brings, and he directs those who are willing to hear his voice. And his voice, guess what? It's personal, it's individual, it can be heard, it can be heeded, and all we got to do is listen to that voice. So note this, fellas, Jesus is the leader. He is the only shepherd. He is the only voice. And I know you might think of me as a spiritual leader, but I'm not. I am merely a follower like you. Now, I might be leading you, but I'm only leading you into a following. That's it. I'm following the same Jesus that you're trying to follow. I'm just trying to do it with him. And we follow only one voice, and it's Jesus. And you need, fellas, you need to follow the same voice in our time. So test the voices you hear today. Don't mindlessly listen to things. Listen with discernment. And if they aren't following Jesus, then don't follow them. I love you guys. I pray this has blessed you. If it has, share it with someone else. And I'll see you right back here again tomorrow.